And we talked earlier about last year we brought the Mad Bomber, who does the simulated napalm strike with the Sky Raider Vietnam-era jet plane and an A-26 bomber.
Right. Viewers, this guy's not making all this up. I mean, this is real. I mean, you just have to get out there to experience it. Now, it is, if folks came out, is there a time they have to be there if they can't be out there all day on Saturday or all day on Sunday? The great thing is you're repeating it. There may be some special thing that happens on one day or the other, but more than likely it is the same.
If you just want to see flying heat, fast noise, 12:30 to about 3:30.
Make sure you're there those 3 hours on either day. 12:30 to 3:30. Come right after church on Sunday. Get out there. Or if you're not heading to church, just get on out there. And of course, the earlier you get there, assumably you get a little closer. But as you said, there's no great. I mean, everything's a great seat. Everything's a great seat.
You see some people, and they get there real early, and they sit up right by the fence line, and it's like, why did you do that?
Right.
You know, because there are no bad seats in an air show.
That's great. That is great. Yeah, I was thinking about the truck, and one of the trucks, the Mad Bomber Pyro. I guess that's a truck, isn't it?
No, actually, we fly real planes, and he sets up his
I'm sorry, you can't see
devices.
it from the website. It just looks like
fire. It's all
fire.
flame. It is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hot. You can feel it. I mean, it's like...
Right.
Oh, sure.
So that's a plane doing that. I'm sorry. I was thinking it was another truck. Yeah.
No, just one jet
truck. The Shockwave jet truck.
The Shockwave jet truck.
Again, these are some great pictures. Of course, this is in black and white, so it doesn't do anything justice. But to see, and I'll just hold those up just to get an idea because I can see right through there. The Alabama boys. Maybe you can say it, Tom. These are in black and white. You've got some amazing pictures here, but the American Barnstormers. With the double,
the double wing walkers.
Yeah.
The F-86. Now this is a Sabre jet flying with the F-16.
Right.
In what's called the Air Force Heritage Flight, which is dedicated to all servicemen, and they play this wonderful music. The Air Force comes in, takes over our sound system, and you look out, and here comes a 1950s era Sabre jet flying with an F-16.
Wow.
It's the only time when 30,000 people are quiet. And it's just a wonderful military tribute and is a wonderful part of the show.
Yeah, you can't get a real feel on here except that everyone's clearly having a great time. MayflyAirShow.com. I mean, it's obvious here from some of these shots, which is the Chamber Link publication, a great publication that goes out. I've got some of these in black and white, but the pictures and the information you all give out.
The website has a lot of that in color.
Yeah, it really does. Beautiful stuff in color. So for viewers who don't have internet access, I'm sorry for you. You really have to get out, but if you do, you've got to go to MayflyAirShow.com. The big figure we hadn't yet shared was the amount of money you all spent on last year's event, just to give viewers a sense of what all, I mean, it takes. You highlighted that Corey is saying every act's 10 grand. $326,000
Correct.
In 07. I mean, this is more than $250,000 to have families from not only the PD area, from all over the Carolinas and probably the Southeast that come in for this Memorial Day weekend.
The regional nature of this, and the word has now been out. It's taken us 6 years to establish the when and the what. It has always been in May. We did move to Memorial Day last year, and in the 6 years, including this year, the Florence Chamber has invested $1.51 million in bringing this wonderful family festival.
That's tremendous.
And that's exactly what it is. It's a great family festival. We have a guy that comes out of Ohio that has these wonderful bouncy rides for the kids.
Oh, yeah.
We have, of course, you know, the typical air show people that they have the front end of a Blue Angel, and you get to sit in there and they take your picture and you look like you were a pilot with the Blue Angels. A monster truck ride.
Right.
A helicopter ride. We've got a gentleman coming down from Tennessee that will be flying in people will get helicopter rides. That's a thrill.
Yeah. For folks who've never done that.
Biplane rides, and just a food court that we keep adding to. People kept saying, "Well, you don't have elephant ears." you know, you could tell I'm not from South Carolina, I guess.
You've been here quite a while, though, Tom.
12 years.
A decade. Is that right?
Yeah.
And at the Chamber for almost 10 years, for 9 years,
now,
that's
yeah.
right. And of course...
Well, my wife and I say we weren't native, but we got here as fast as we could.
Yeah, good for you.
So we have elephant ears and smoked turkey, the big turkey legs, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you see a little kid walking along, the turkey legs almost as big as they are.
Right, right.
And local vendors are local guys from Florence, Chick-fil-A, Checkers,
right. You've
Fox
got
Pizza.
so many great sponsors, and a lot of them are on there, a lot of vendors. It was amazing to see the commitment folks have made. Obviously, $326,000 doesn't just come out of the Florence Chamber of Commerce.
That's
There's
correct.
a lot of donations from big sponsors to make this happen, and they've
Corporate
got
sponsorships are about 40% of our total gate.
Wow,
yeah.
that's tremendous.
And of course, you know, we have great cooperation. Pepsi Cola has been there. We have Pepsi products, the chalets everywhere. We also have Crown Beverages and Budweiser. We have a beer tent, and the beer tent is open Saturday and Sunday.
Good, okay, and Sunday as well. So folks on the Sabbath, they can enjoy.
We'll pour you a nice draft beer, and we won't bankrupt your wallet either.
Right,
Everything
right.
we've kept the prices down, and we wear staff shirts. And I've had people come up to me with a lot of kids in tow.
Sure.
And say, you know, been here all day, had a great time, and we're going home with money in our pocket, and we really like to thank you for that.
Wow, Tom, that is a great feeling. That must be a great feeling to hear that, because there are so many events. Obviously, we here in the Myrtle Beach area try to get a lot of folks down on a lot of great events, and hopefully it's both family friendly as well as reasonably priced. But to know that you're hearing that and that your staff's hearing that for a special weekend like this, particularly a regional weekend where you want folks, you want our viewers in Lumberton and Laurinburg to make the trip down. And by the way, how easy is it for them to find if they're coming up from Myrtle Beach and leaving some of the crazy Memorial Weekend biker traffic to take a couple days off or just an afternoon?
Well, that's the best part. The Florence Regional Airport is just before you get to Florence. You don't even have to come through Florence.
Right.
And, I just said, come west and make a left turn when you get to the Florence Regional Airport. Free parking, and we've really got seamless parking now. We've been at it for a while, so there's no big lines. You come in, it's just as easy to get out as it is to get in. And the first couple of years, we found out how easy it was to back up traffic, but we've changed that now.
Good, yes, y'all
So
are ready
we
for
want
that.
to tell people, don't get concerned about getting hung up in traffic.
Good.
It's not going to happen.
Absolutely, and again, those key times, if they're able to get in at 8:30, you said?
8:30 on Saturday and 9 o'clock on Sunday.
Okay, great, and they could stay potentially as late as
5.
Okay, so 8:30 to 5 on Saturday and 9 to 5 on
Well,
Sunday.
we know we're going to be open till 5 because this year we have something called the Virtual Army Experience, which is a 10,000 square foot free 35 video screens. I did like 256 megabytes or something. And
Right.
the kids, it's great. It's called the Virtual Army Experience. We're delighted. We've always had great cooperation with the military. And, oh, by the way, any active military ID, you're free.
Is that right?
Oh, sure.
Great, good.
Oh, yes.
So our viewers in the Fort Bragg area need to come on down or
Wherever.
over from Shaw, come on up or come on over. That's perfect for them. Active military,
Active military
free.
ID or retired military is free.
That's fantastic. So you are really wanting
Handicap
everyone
access,
to be there.
handicap parking, very important. Motorcycle parking. If you're a two-wheelie guy and you want to get away from the traffic here, you can come up. We'll park you on the field, special access, and you park on the field, and your bike is secure.
Okay. You share, obviously we're about 5 days away from the kickoff.
Right.
It's Monday morning. As you said earlier this morning, Tom, bring them to the fence acts that folks have got to see. We've just got a couple of minutes. Why should someone leave the Myrtle Beach area? Why should someone leave Lumberton or Laurinburg to drive to Florence on either Saturday or Sunday to be there? What do they have to see?
You know what they have to say? We're close to Darlington, right? And Darlington is fast. It's go fast and turn left. But anything that's hot and heavy and really fast, and we have about 4 of those, which we call bring them to the fence factors. Jet truck, F-16, race, the biplane, the Mad Bomber, the A-26. I don't know. You could stand at the fence all day.
And probably a lot of folks do. Some of
Yeah.
those shots right here, it's reflective of the idea that folks really are spending a lot of time at the fence.
It's great fun, and kids love it. 3-year-olds. It's the little boys that get scared when the jet goes by. I don't know, little girls are going, oh.
Yeah.
No, it's great. It's been a great experience. The Chamber does this because Florence deserves a festival that is regional in nature. And you're right, Lumberton we draw from miles around for the air show.
Folks can see it. You can't see yourself right now, Tom. There's no mirror here, but folks can see you. You're like a kid in a candy shop talking about this. This has really been thrilling for you as well to bring this excitement.
I had no idea, and I'm still not an expert on it, but it's just watching the faces of the crowd and having the people that have said, thanks for doing this. It's been a great day for us.
Yeah, that's great, Tom.
All
Thanks
right.
so much for being
Great.
with us this morning.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Stay tuned to a little more Carolina People with Tom Marschel, the president of the Greater Florence Chamber of Commerce, promoting the Mayfly Air Show, coming up next. Whether your family's 1 or 10, this weekend's for you, a family fun festival. You heard Tom talking about it. Couldn't you see it in his eyes, how thrilled he was, knowing that folks are going to experience it this weekend? You got to give him a call, 843-665-0515, or go online. Take the time. If you don't have a computer at home, go to the library, get online, mayflyairshow.com, mayflyairshow.com, or pop into a Piggly Wiggly and say, I want to go to that event. We'd like to use the word free all the time. We're just thrilled that you can use the word free at all. If you're active military, if you're retired military, free. If you're under 12 and coming with a pay an adult, free. FRE, Family Fun Festival for a lot of folks out there. But think about that, free parking. The word free goes throughout this, but you've got to spend a little bit so they can keep putting this event on, whether it's every other year, every year it's an event. They've been coming out. Think about that, $326,000 last year alone to put on this event, not just for residents of Florence, not just for residents of the PD, for residents of this region. For the residents of the U.S., folks can travel in, and they'll be traveling. It'll be a special weekend. What are you doing Memorial Day weekend? I know I want to see that Shockwave jet truck. We're talking about an air show, but you've got to get out there. Seeing something go with 300 miles per hour down the taxiway, mayflyairshow.com. Go online. Tom, thanks so much for everything. Very exciting.